So you're getting ready someplace, you're going to dinner, or you're going someplace, and a movie comes on and it stops you in your tracks. Do you have that? Do you have that movie?
I have a few. A lot of like 80s films, like feel good, just like my childhood films that I have to watch. Like if they're on, I have to leave them on. Like Big. I've seen that movie like so many times. If it's on, I'm just like, oh, and I have to watch the whole thing.
Now, when you work with Tom Hanks, you have to put that all in the back pocket? You know?
I know, exactly. I just act really cool. I didn't even know who he was. It was like, whatever. Not a big deal.
Well, let's get to Smashed and Kate. What's the darkest moment for me in the film, and you can probably tell me if it's there or not, is when she woke up in the seediest part of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Where the location was very eerie. It was almost like a horror. Tell me about that morning, that night, whatever it was.
I mean, yeah, there was not a lot of acting that had to be done because, you know, we were a very small crew shooting in a really sketchy part of town, and just the thought of waking up there on, you know, a sort of dirty mattress where, you know, that's obviously sort of set up for homeless people. And
that was the special effect dirty mattress? Was that the real deal?
I think they brought in that dirty mattress. I don't think they threw me on a mattress they just found lying in downtown LA. Hopefully not. Although the set deck was just so good that I would believe it was like just, you know, a real dirty mattress. But yeah, it's just sort of like, at what place do you have to be to get to that point in your life, you know? And when I talk to people in recovery and AA meetings, you know, like listening to stories of 19-year-old girls who had their one-year chip and things like that, and you think, is that kind of what was their rock bottom, you know? Because everybody has a different rock bottom, which was really, you know, fascinating.
You don't need to be a movie star to have temptation.
Yeah.
You know? So once you get into where you are, you know, there's these lavish parties and these temptations everywhere. I mean, are there temptations for you in this business?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I think it's more kind of dealing with sort of mental and emotional stuff of the way this business can shake you up, you know? I've never been much of a drinker or a partier in that sense. It's never been something that's really affected me or that I've been particularly drawn to. So that's never been an issue for me. But I think just the way the sort of mind games that this sort of town can play on you is you definitely have to kind of keep strong against that kind of thing.
How do you go about, as a woman, looking less than perfect on screen? I thought that was really bold, really bold.
Thanks. For me, it was fun. I loved it. And now it's hard for me to go back to wearing makeup on screen. It feels so wrong to me because I just want to look like a real person. I don't want to look like an actor playing a character in a movie. I want to look like a real human being. So if the character is a character that doesn't wear makeup, then I don't feel like I should wear makeup. It just doesn't feel right. So it was great. It was super liberating to not have to worry about looking pretty. It was just like the best. I loved it.
Can I get gross with you for a minute?
Sure.
What did the Hollywood special effects wizards make your puke out of?
The puke? I'm trying to remember. I think it was a lot of like, it was kind of like split pea soup, that kind of thing. It was like chunks of like peas and carrots, and yeah, it was gross.
Do you remember putting it in your mouth?
Yes, I do, and holding it there until the moment. And James was like sadistic with that. We did so many puke takes. Just for fun. Like, he was just like, let's try it again. Like, he loved it.
You really walked the plank there and really took a lot of amazing chances. It all comes across in the film.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the time.
Thank you. Yeah.